Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff organizations for 40 plus years. I want to talk with you about a mistake most employers make with setting their staff's expectations for hiring and recruiting. And the impact on this for most of your firms is that managers sit back in a way expecting to have meals delivered to them of resume and applicants for which they can choose the most picky item on the menu. Let me give you an example. My mom used to criticize my dad. Basically say he acted like a Maharaja or a Sultan, depending on what her mood was like that day, expecting everything in the house was going to be delivered to him on a silver platter, with him being completely catered to. And the image of the Maharaja or the Sultan is the guy sitting up high on a pillow with a tufted hat with a feather on it. I thought it was a very funny analogy. Now think about your hiring managers for a second. What's their part of the hiring process? What's their part of recruiting? Are they out there networking to find people for your organization? Are they attending events where the kinds of people that they want to hire are going to be present? Or are they sitting back like a Maharaja waiting for HR to deliver to them the perfect individual? Or are they part of the recruiting effort? If your firm is like most, they're sitting up high like that Sultan, trying to wait until that perfect meal is delivered to them, at which point they go, I think that one's possible. Maybe you could do a little bit better in the kitchen. No. Get them involved in the recruiting. Number one, they're going to find people that you may not be able to find. Number two, and this is the most important part, they're going to develop an appreciation for how hard it is to find that exceptional talent. Now, getting involved in the recruiting process to me is attending networking events on a regular basis where the kind of people they hire are going to be present. They get out there, they press the flesh, they talk to individuals. Number one, it helps your firm's employment brand. And secondly, what it does is they may turn up some people. One evening a month, one lunch a month, they get themselves out there. What's the big deal? Oh, we have so much work to do. We can't possibly get away. Well, if it's part of the expectation you set for them at the time that they're hired, and you tell them this has to be on their schedule, most of them are going to be able to set this time aside, especially when it's part of their review process. Get my picture? It's got to be part of the review process where management enforces this as an expectation. So that this way, number one, costs are saved, and number two, you have access to even more people than you might find normally. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, with more no BS hiring advice. If you found this video helpful and you're watching on YouTube, please leave a comment, click the like button, and let people know this was a helpful video to you. I also want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is The Big Game Hunter TV, all one word, The Big Game Hunter TV, and you'll get notices whenever I do a new video for YouTube. In addition, I want you to come over to my website, which is thebiggamehunter.net, and sign up for a complimentary subscription to my e-zine there, which is called No BS Hiring Advice. It's published monthly with advice for employers, HR professionals, and hiring managers to help you do an even better job of staffing. You can read previous articles I've written for it, as well as others that I've curated from around the web that'll help you make even better staffing decisions. Now, two more things. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help you in your firm's staff positions. And finally, if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. The address is linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. I accept connection requests from people all over the world, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. So this is Jeff Altman. I hope you have a great day. Take care.